Hello guys from Kopangan. This is the third one. I wanted to talk because before I was talking that I was doing performance system in human resource, and I wanted to relate it with the spiritual life, because when we were looking for the people to invest in training, there were two values that were important. That were the objectives of the company, that you can make it in performance if like the people do the objectives, like up, and the other one was the values of the company, the mission, the vision. There was more like the general objective, like be the number one in America, whatever. So this has values, the values of the company. We are integrative, we are like, so all these things that we're talking about the company were measured, but this was more difficult to measure because they were qualitative. So it was more about a competence evaluation more than a numerical one. But what do you think? Like, if you have these two things, performance and values, which one will be more important in a company? Like, let's say that of course the most value person in the company will be the one with high value and high performance, no? But if we have like two groups, one with high value and middle or low performance, we invest in that or in the one with low value and high performance. Because in the company sometimes you have like this like talent guy that is very talented and maybe the best seller of all the company, but he's selling and he's not achieving what he's promising in the selling. So that was an issue, like in our company we have like really good sellers, but then after they were not able to deliver. And that was option one, or you invest in the ones that are already with good value but are not selling good. They are not so good sellers, they are like just like that. In which one you invest? You make more value to try to improve the values or improve the performance? And the study says like this is not like that, but what I was saying, like in this kind, is that it was better to invest in the people with low performance or middle performance and high value, because it's more easy to work the performance than work the values. It was more like core values. It was something more fundamental. So that's the problem. It's more difficult to change values, so it was better to invest in the people with low performance and high value. And in fact, they were saying that the people with high performance and with low performance, low value buy, and the people with value and with high performance and low value or middle value was like kind of like maybe not to. You are not going to put it in another position. It's like kind of like it's good, but can make a problem if you keep going like this, So it was like not very good for investing in the training of these people. So I was thinking like how this is related with the spiritual life, and we were talking about meditation, about being able to align. We were talking about the word align with the values of the of yourself, because you start to realize, we were talking that at the beginning there was like some values that were not yours. It's like, why I'm following objectives or desires of other people. My dad wanted me work in this, And then nobody told me, like not my dad, not no one, just like I was following the cultural thing about to work from 9 to 5, 9 to 6 in Chile was. And nobody cares about what I'm doing or not because I'm in the human resource, and they're just hiring me because somebody told that it was good, but they didn't understand good in Chile why it's good, and why I'm uh, I'm doing what I'm doing, like who is in. And so when you are doing this and you're asking yourself in this, you put yourself like in an object, like you're looking yourself from outside and say like, why? If I wanted to travel, I wanted to do this, why, and now it's so late, like I don't have my work holiday. Well, so I did it anyway, like I told you guys, and I traveled here, and you are in this position trying to understand why and where I go, So of course you have these moments where you have to decide, and how you decide, there's a tool that everybody say like, oh wow, now you're like, it's like you're a magic or some, that is called intuition, but it's not magic really, it's like just feel what I was saying like in the last time, like feel this feels good, to be in the grass, in the jungle, in the nature, and how I was feeling to be in the office, it wasn't the same, I'm not saying that it's not necessary, because I had to live that to be able to know that that's what I don't want. But the intuition will makes you feel not good, something is not right. Sometimes you met somebody and you say like, oh, this guy, I don't know, there's something that I don't like. Oh, this guy. And then somebody tells you something and say, oh, that's why. No, this guy was like stealing or whatever. It's like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. So all this, we all have it, because there's something here between that we can see, but it exists in this society, in this cultural set. That is energy, Energy is like, well, like people are Catholic, like you can see it in the draws, of the aura. But it's something that generally people can see, There's like not so many people that can see it probably, and when they say that they can see it, we don't believe it, But yes, we can see the effects on that, and we all have this experience maybe with I don't know, we got called. When you're was talking yesterday with my cousin about his dad, that he always give like signs, like when something good is going to happen, like he can see something like related. You have to be able to look for it, otherwise you don't see it, but he's looking at it because it happened to him, like, and he got scared at the beginning, but then after it's like, well, come on, like he's always like giving me good news, he told me like how he solved a situation thanks to his advice, or like things that are not logical really, but we always hear stories like this, and this is the energetical body, that, so we have the physical body, there's energetical body, there's the mental and the energetical body. In order, it will be the energetical and the mental, and then it's the causal body that they call it here in Anamaya Kocha, that is the spiritual body. So if we align to this, we feel good. We feel like when we are in the nature, we feel aligned. We feel like, oh wow, this is nice, So this is the way that we take the decisions, trying to hear this. The people will say like, are you crazy? Are you following your intuition? And yeah, you're following your intuition. Sometimes it's not logic, and that's the point, because your higher self is up, so he has more like vision. Chicky, you have more vision to make a decision. It's like you can see, like, no, don't go by the right, go by the left. But no, but from here it looks like it's more short, this one. No, but this one, there's something in the way, you know, go by that way. Ah, okay, thank you, Eagle. Thank you, Condor. Hey, Clemmy Shoe. Yeah. I'm happy also to see you. Let's go. So yeah, that perspective, it feels different, you know. It feels like when you are receiving something. That's the feeling of reception of something. Yeah, sometimes this happens in the jungle. Hey, Foxy! Hey. The feeling of reception of something, of receiving something that is nice. So, but at the moment we will keep going. Well, we have to take these decisions that are not about, for example, sex and drugs or alcohol. Generally, you have to follow. They're more about what to do in more like a vision in a long plan, in a plan more complex. More you have to follow a little bit the intuition, you know, what it feels better. Align with your, and that's why we were talking, align with your values also. So when you are thinking who I am, you start to realize that you take some decisions in some way, you know. I don't know, I wanted to be astronaut, you know, when I was a kid, and that's why I took some decision. I went to physics, but then I didn't like it, and then I was like mechanic, engineer, mechanic, no, but this is not related with what I want. And then like psychology, oh yeah, psychology could be like related with what I want, like kind of like psychonautic or so, something like that. So you are taking other desires, other views, and then you check it, I like it or not, you know. It's like a decision that you take it with like two options, you know, and there you always like taking like this one or this one, and then you start to align with what you really want, you know. And so yeah, what I was saying, like this could be like also like kind of a superpower, like people will say, in the sense that I will sit here, in the sense that it's a superpower. For many people say like, hey, how you knew that this guy was like that, you know? How you knew that this guy was like this? This today he stole me one flip-flop. Here it's very common that the people, and this one is like a stealer of. So that's what we're talking, like about the evaluation system. The evaluation system some ones they have a lot of spirit, you know, but they're young and they steal things. So in which one you invest? And start to bark a lot. And he can't stop barking. Never stop barking. Okay, so how we do in these cases to develop these superpowers like intuition? Even people like really in this kind of things, is telepathy or this kind of things, like how he knew what I was thinking. Like, it's like, well, if somebody has a lot of intuitions, he knows like the intention really of the sometimes of the people. Like this guy was like, I don't know, like I felt that maybe he wasn't somebody that I could trust. And so then you start to follow these things that are not logical, but you are like feeling things that are here in the energy. And you can explain why, you know, also to the people, like, but then you can realize that sometimes that you are like spotting on, you know, like you're right in what you were thinking, you know. So this is very, very, very special things, like, and I was thinking like it's about to align with your values, and it's like these are the benefits that I'm saying to you guys. Just for meditation, it's not only for being cool and and being able to do what you really want. Also makes you understand yourself, and that there's a story, there's something that is coming from before, like something bigger than you. And that's like the second step, I would say, in the third way of understanding yourself, looking for yourself from a third place. And then there's also, after we will check also the fourth place, that is like where when you're looking that you're looking that would be like the dharma, no? What we say here in Orient, they call it the dharma or dhamma. This is the objective, the general objective, or the objective of your life, but also it could be the objective of this world, you know, in a general way. And the dharma will be how to recover it, also the sense of life in a particular way, you know. So this is what starts to happen when you are having this kind of life. That I would love that somebody tell me before which were the benefits, because I just do it intuitively. I arrived there, like I have my path. I went to India. I will once, in some point, I will tell the story because I love to talk. And I want to share this really because it will be so helpful for me, you know, because I was really lost when I was in the parts that going to the places in the office, I don't know, with a good salary, with like everything that I wanted, you know. I wasn't happy, and I was like, so like trapped. And also now, you know, now that I'm in another comfort zone with the dogs, and I was working in scuba diving, like doing my dream teenager dream, and then I was like, okay, this is not also shit. Like I thought that this was, yes, you know, that it was like party, I'm living in the island and girls, and it was like, no, it's not bad. No, it's great, you know, it's great. But after some time, it's like, wow, I'm checking that also there's some things that is a no, and maybe I have to change again. And that means like a lot of looking inside and cry, in fact, you can also feel guilty of some decisions that you did, you didn't follow maybe the other path. There's a go and come back that in the beginning you don't understand why also you were going in places that you didn't like, in situations, but also you have to be thankful because these ones, they were the ones showing you what is not. So guilt is not bad per se, in the sense that you realize what is not for you. Other things to one, avoid guilt, because it happens natural, so you just let it go like energy cross you, and then you let it go. Another one is keep hang with it and say like, and always come back to the same moment, like why I did this. So that's why we talk about closing and gestalt the issues. Okay, so I'm very thankful that you are here. Enjoy life like this dog is enjoying. Klim, he calls. Enjoy the grass. Look, oh yeah, that's the feeling, you know. He's in the zone. Dogs are always in the zone. That's cool. This is also what you can get with meditation if you're able to be in the here and now, to be in the zone, and to don't have issues that are about surviving and I don't know, problems. And when you are able to stop that thinking, to be able to be more intuitive, and this is the feeling that you are looking for, no? They know, because they don't think, and they stole my flip-flops. Stole my flip-flops. Why you stole my flip-flops? This one is, it's like this is the black sheep. So well, I was talking about the black sheep also, that I feel totally identify, because when you start to take these decisions, you are feeling like you are the black sheep, you know. You're feeling that you are the black sheep, that you are not, because you are not following the classic desire of the culture, that is kind of coming all from Occident. In my case, in Chile, here it's a little bit different, but these are arriving also because they have the media, no? They want the media, so all the movies, all the things are coming from there, and the girls are like the Thai people are getting like blonde, and they are not naturally like that. In Chile it's the same. Even my style of life that I have actually is like a little bit influenced, of course, in this, you know. So well, we will work the intuition also. Regards, kiss, love you.